long transmission line, medium transmission line, and also short transmission line. Okay, next we shall discuss about the corona. Okay, this is the module 4 introduction. That is, it can be noticed that near the overhead lines there exists a hissing noise and sometimes a faint violet glow. You might have observed about the you might have observed or heard about the corona effect. Okay, it can you can observe that overhead lines there exists a hissing noise, somewhat some noise. Okay, and sometimes a faint violet glow. If you search in a Google, you come to know the how the conductor color will be changed. Okay, the effect due to which such phenomena exist surrounding the overhead lines is called corona effect. If it is a conductor like this means, okay, around this, okay, there is a faint violet glow color. Okay, and the conductor will be changed to that color. Okay, sometimes a faint violet glow, and near to the conductor is somewhat noise. Okay, noise will be exist. Why? Because the effect is this is called a corona effect. Okay, when normal voltage, that is normal alternating voltage, is applied across two conductors. That means one will be phase, one will be neutral. For if you take a single phase, when a normal alternating voltage is applied to conductors, for example, if you take R and Y, okay, R and Y between two conductors with enough spacing in between. Okay, the between the conductor spacing should be correct, and also it should be enough. Okay, it should not be more and it should not be too close to two conductors. Okay, when a normal alternating voltage is applied across two conductors with enough spacing in between, then there is no change in the atmospheric conditions. Okay, at that situations nothing will happen. Okay, here conditions, that is in the atmospheric conditions surrounding the conductor. But if the voltage applied, exceeds a particular limit. Okay, for example, if we should say send 230 voltage for that cable. If it exceeds more than that 230 voltage, what happens here? The voltage applied exceeds a particular limit, then the hair surrounding the conductor, get ionized, due to which hissing noise or faint violet glow appears. The phenomena of hissing noise, faint violet glow, and production of ozone gas surrounding the overhead line due to ionization of air is called corona. The corona effect takes place when it will take place means when applied voltage exceeds a particular value, which is called critical disruptive voltage. The basic principle of corona is in the free space. In the free space surrounding the conductor, some ionization is always present. What they are saying is, if the conductor is like this, here some particles will be there. Okay, here some particles will be there. Okay, around the conductor some particles will be there. Some ionization is always present due to radioactivity and cosmic rays and ultraviolet rays. They are saying that surrounding the conductors some ionization is always present due to what? Radioactivity, cosmic rays and ultraviolet rays. As the hair near the conductors consist of some free electrons. Okay, around the conductors some free electrons will be there. Okay, around the conductor some free electrons always exist. Ionized particles along with the neutral molecules. Okay, along with the free electrons, ionized particles, along with that neutral molecules, when distribution potential is applied to the conductor, when we apply a potential that is applied to the conductor, a potential gradient is developed in the air. When we apply voltage to the conductor, a potential gradient is developed in the air. Potential gradient is maximum around the surface of the conductor. Due to the potential gradient, the free electrons will start moving certain velocity, which depends on the field strength. What they are saying is around the conductor, okay, around the conductor, free electrons will be there, ionized particles along with the neutral molecules will be there. When we apply the voltage or potential to the conductor, a potential gradient is developed around the near, okay, developed in the air near to the conductor, okay. This potential gradient, if the potential gradient is increases or it becomes maximum around the surface of the conductor, due to that what happens, the potential gradient, due to the potential gradient, the free electrons will start moving there, okay. The free electrons start moving with a certain velocity which depends on the field strength, okay. Once again I repeat, the potential gradient is maximum on the surface of the conductor. Due to the potential gradient, the free electrons will start moving with a certain velocity which depends on the field strength, okay. The greater is the applied voltage, higher is the potential gradient. If we are increasing the voltage, for example, if we are to the 200, okay, 230, 250, if we have voltage is increased and potential gradient also increases near to the conductor, okay, and the velocity acquired by the free electrons and the velocity acquired by the free electrons, okay. These electrons moving with a high speed, these what free electrons will move with a high speed that will collide with the neutral molecules in the air, okay. Free electrons will be there, neutral molecules will be there in the air, okay. But when we potential gradient increases, the free electrons will start moving fast, that is a speed, high speed, that will collide with the neutral molecules in the air. If the potential gradient is about 30 voltage per centimeter, then the striking free electrons, that is discharge the electrons from the neutral molecules. This increases the number of free electrons which also acquire a high velocity and start colliding with other neutral molecules. What they are saying means, if we increase the potential gradient, for example, if it is about 30 voltage per centimeter, then the free electrons will discharge the electrons, okay. Free electrons will discharge the electrons from the neutral molecules. This increases the number of free electrons. That process will increase the free electrons, okay. If it is free electrons, for example, if it is 10, after this striking free electron, after the colliding process, it will increase the number of electrons, free electrons, okay, which will also acquire a high velocity and start colliding with other neutral molecules, okay. For example, two free electrons, two neutral molecules, if two free electrons collide with two neutral molecules, that will produce a number of free electrons, okay. And again that free electrons will collide with other neutral molecules. That process will continue, okay. This process of ionization is cumulative, which finally results into an electron avalanche. That is, this ionization of air surrounding the conductor gives rise to corona effect. This process, what happens, free electrons will collide with neutral molecules and that will produce a free electrons, and that will be process will be continue. This ionization process, the process of ionization, which finally results into a electron avalanche. This ionization of air surrounding the conductors that gives rise to corona effect. The factors affecting corona and corona loss. The various factors affecting corona and corona loss. First is the atmospheric conditions. How it will affect to the corona? Okay, atmospheric conditions. The most important atmospheric factors are pressure and temperature. For low pressure and high temperature, corona effect and loss is major. What they are saying is, if the pressure is low and high temperature, then the corona effect and loss is major. That will be high. Hence, in mountain areas, the corona loss is high. In hilly areas, there will be a lower pressure and the high temperature. Hence, in mountain areas, the corona loss is high. Okay. Similarly, in the stormy conditions, dusty and rainy conditions, number of free electrons are more. Hence, disruptive voltage is lower. This increases the corona loss considerably. What they are saying is, due to dust and rainy conditions, number of free electrons are more, and also here disruptive voltage will be low. So this will increase the corona loss. Next is a line voltage. Line voltage, that is a line voltage directly affects the corona. How we can say, and the corona loss. For lower line voltage, corona may be absent. For low line voltage distribution side or somewhat distribution side, corona effect will be less and also absent. But for voltage higher than the disruptive voltage, corona starts. Higher the line voltage, higher is the corona loss. If voltage is increased, the higher is the voltage, then the higher is the corona loss. Conductors, this is most important. Okay, if the spacing is made very large, okay, if for example between the two conductors, this may be R and this may be Y, okay, between the spacing between the conductors, the spacing between the two conductors, very, if it is made very large, corona can be absent, but the practically it cannot be done. Okay, practically the spacing is selected so that corona is tolerable. Okay, this if we gone, and the limit will be there. Okay, the spacing between the conductors, they will make that the spacing is selected so that corona is tolerable. If the corona occurs also, the conductor should be tolerable. The shape of a conductor. The shape of a conductor will also affect the corona. The shape of the conductor, like flat, oval, cylindrical, etc., affects the corona loss. Uniform cylindrical shape, corona loss compared to any other shape. What they are saying is, the shape of the conductor like flat, oval, cylindrical, etc., affects the corona loss. For uniform cylindrical shape, the corona loss compared to any other shape, okay, will be less. Corona loss will be less compared to any other shape. Okay. Clearance from ground. Clearance from ground means, if it is the conductor like this, okay, this is a pole, okay, from here to the conductor to here, ground, okay. Clearance from ground, the height of the conductor from the ground also affects the corona loss. The smaller the clearance of the conductor from the ground, higher is the corona loss. What they are saying, the distance between the conductor and the ground, if it is smaller the clearance of conductor from the ground, higher is the corona loss. The distance between the conductor and ground should be more, they are saying. Okay, if the height of the conductor from the ground will also affect the corona loss. Next is the conductor size. Okay, conductor size, the rough and irregular surface will give rise to more corona because unevenness of the surface will decrease the value of breakdown voltage. What they are saying is, rough and irregular surface will give rise to a more corona because unevenness of the surface will, because if it is irregular shape, it is not equal. Okay, it is not oval or cylindrical uniform shape. Okay, so if it is unevenness of a surface, that will decrease the value of breakdown voltage. So a stranded conductor has a irregular surface and hence gives rise to more corona than a solid conductors. What are the factors? Once again I repeat, what are the factors affecting corona? What are the factors will affecting corona? Atmospheric conditions, and next is a line voltage and spacing between the conductors, shape of the conductors, and also clearance from ground, and finally conductor size. Okay, these are the factors affecting the corona. Parameters related to corona. First is a critical disruptive voltage. It is the minimum phase to neutral voltage at which corona occurs. What they are saying is, it is the minimum phase to neutral voltage at which there is a corona process will occur. Here, consider two conductors of radii r centimeter and spaced d centimeter apart. If V is the phase neutral potential, then potential gradient at the conductor surface is given by, that is a Vc is equal to R G max ln d by R. What is the G max here? G max is equal to Vd divided by R ln d by R. At the critical disruptive voltage, that is Vc means critical disruptive voltage, the complete disruption of dielectric occurs. At this voltage, the potential gradient developed is equal to breakdown strength of the air. What they are saying, at this critical disruptive voltage, potential gradient is developed is equal to the breakdown strength of the air, which is denoted as G naught. Okay, which is denoted as G naught. At a normal temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a pressure of 76 centimeter of Hg, the value of G naught is 30 kilovolt per centimeter or 21.2 kilovolt per centimeter. Hence, Vc can be expressed as Vc is equal to R G naught dash ln d by R. But for this is for any other temperature and pressure, the value of G naught is different. It is given by G naught dash is equal to delta into G naught. What about delta? Delta is nothing but air density correction factor. The air density correction factor, which depends on the pressure and temperature, that is given by delta is equal to 3.92 B divided by 273 plus T. B is a barometric pressure in centimeter of Hg and T is the temperature in degrees Celsius. Vc can be further expressed as Vc is equal to R into delta into G naught ln d by R. Okay. Already G naught dash is there, that they have replaced as delta into G naught. Okay. The equation is valid if the conductors are solid and having uniform smooth surface, but the surface conditions are different for large cables and stranded conductors. What they are saying, this equation 3 is valid only for solid and having uniform smooth surface. But what about the different conductors? Okay, but surface conditions are different for large cables and also stranded conductors. Hence, the another correction factor must be introduced in VD. Such a factor is called irregularity factor, denoted as M naught. This factor is the average value of the ratio breakdown voltage for a irregular conductor to the smooth conductor. Okay, what they are saying, this factor, irregularity factor M naught is equal to a ratio of breakdown voltage for irregular conductor divided by smooth conductor. Okay, this table gives the values of M naught for various cases, that is surface condition and M naught value. Okay, for polished smooth conductor, value is 1. Roughed and dirty 0.98 to 0.93. That is a 7-stranded cable 0.87 to 0.83. Large cable with strands more than 7, 0.9. The value of M naught is 0.9. So the final expression for the critical disruptive voltage becomes R delta naught G naught M naught ln V by R kilovolt per phase. This is the critical disruptive voltage. Next is the visual critical voltage. Okay, visual critical voltage. It is the minimum phase to neutral voltage at which corona glow appears all along the line conductor. Okay, what about in critical disruptive voltage? Here it is the minimum phase to neutral voltage at which corona occurs. Okay, but here a glow will appear in visual. Okay, in a heading only it is a visual critical voltage. Here glow appears all along the line conductors. It has been seen that in case of parallel conductors, the corona glow does not begin at the disruptive voltage. What they are saying, for disruptive voltage, glow will not appear at that voltage. It will appear at the visual critical voltage. But at a higher voltage, VV is called a visual disruptive voltage. The phase to neutral, that is phase neutral effective value of visual critical voltage is given by the following empirical formula, that is VV is equal to MV G naught delta R 1 plus 0.3 divided by square root of delta R ln D by R kilovolt per phase, where MV is the another irregularity factor having a value of 1 for polished conductors and 0.72 to 0.82 for rough conductors. Next is the power loss due to corona. Formation of corona is always accompanied, that is, by energy loss, which is dissipated in the form of light, heat, sound and chemical action. When disruptive voltage is exceed the power loss due to corona is given by P is equal to 242.2 open bracket F plus 25 divided by 6 close bracket and square root of R divided by D open bracket V phase minus VC close bracket whole square into 10 to the power of minus 5 kilowatt per kilometer per phase. Nothing but supply frequency in hertz, V is nothing but phase to neutral voltage in RMS, Vc is equal to critical disruptive voltage per phase, and next is the methods of reducing corona effect. Now we have discussed about visual voltage, visual disruptive voltage, critical disruptive voltage and power loss due to corona. Then three equations we have came to know about. Next, methods of reducing corona effect. How we can reduce the corona? Corona effect are observed when the operating voltage level is more than 33 kV, and the following methods are used for reducing the corona. The corona effects are observed when the operating voltage level is more than 33 kV. What they are saying is corona effect are observed when the operating voltage level is more than 33 kV. If these are the methods we can reduce the corona effect. First, increasing the conductor size. Okay, by increasing the size of the conductor, disruptive voltage is raised. Disruptive voltage is raised, hence the corona effect are reduced. What they are saying, if they increase the size of the conductor, corona effect also reduced. That's why with a large cross-sectional area like aluminium conductor, steel reinforced, that is ACSR, we have studied in the first model. Okay, ACSR conductor are used to reduce the corona effect. Next is increasing the conductor spacing. That means between the conductors, the spacing between the conductors. The increased spacing increases the voltage level at which corona starts. Thus, the corona effects are reduced. Here, but practically spacing cannot be increased behind a certain limits. What they are saying means there will be a limit between the spacing between the R and Y between the two conductors. There will be a limit, we cannot increase behind the limit, the certain limits. Okay, cost of the supporting structure increases with increased spacing. If we increase the spacing between the conductors, then the supporting structures like towers or poles, the cost will be increased. Okay, with increases with increased spacing. Next, using a hollow and bundled conductors. Okay, using hollow and bundled conductors. Hollow and bundled conductors will reduce the corona effect. We have studied the bundled conductors. Okay, in the first module. Once again, you go through that, you'll understand what is bundled conductors. Okay, there will be many conductors. The hollow and bundled conductors will reduce the corona effect. Next is the advantages of corona. Advantages, what are the advantages? Due to corona, the hair surrounding the conductor is ionized and it will become a conducting. This increases the virtual diameter of the corona. What they are saying is, due to corona, the hair surrounding the conductor is ionized and it will become a conducting. This increases the virtual diameter of the corona and virtual diameter of the conductor. Corona reduces the effect produced by the surge and conductor is saved from a possibility of lightning. It acts as a safety device. What they are saying is, corona will reduce the effects produced by the surges and conductor is saved from the possibility of lightning. It acts as a safety device also. What are the disadvantages of corona? The corona power loss is the biggest disadvantage, which will reduce the transmission efficiency. If the power loss is occurred, then automatically efficiency will be reduced. Here, ozone is produced by a corona and may cause a corrosion of the conductor due to chemical action. What they are saying is, in outside it will be a copper, okay, but inside it may be a aluminium like that. Okay, so inside the wire, what is there, the ozone is produced by a corona, but due to corrosion of the conductor or due to corrosion will occur due to the chemical actions. Okay, chemical action, corrosion will occur. This is the disadvantage. The current drawn by the line due to corona is non-sinusoidal and hence non-sinusoidal voltage drop occurs in the line. What they are saying is, current drawn by the line due to the corona is non-sinusoidal. It may be a like this. Okay, it may be increase or decrease like that. Hence, non-sinusoidal voltage drop occurs in the line. This may cause inductive interference with neighboring communication lines. Okay, that increase and decrease in voltage levels that may cause inductive interference with the neighboring communication lines. Okay. Next, in next class, we will discuss with the problems.